Hi everyone, my name is Elisa, I'm from Happy Skin Kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make some recipes with jazz apple, which is by far my favorite apple. So for this recipe you will need 1 cup of oats, a third of a cup of sunflower seed, a third of a cup of pumpkin seed, half a cup of cashew, half a cup of buckwheat groats. This is optional, but it will add a nice crunch to the granola, and 1/3 of coconut chips. For the liquid ingredients, we will need 2 tablespoons of almond butter. You can use cashew butter as well. 1 tablespoon or agave or maple syrup. 3 dates, which have been soaked in some water for about an hour. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. So the first thing we need to do is to peel and chop half a sweet potato and half of jazz apple. So once you chopped your sweet potato and apple, we're gonna steam them in a steamer for about 30 minutes. So once the apple and sweet potato have been steamed, we're gonna pop them into our food processor. So we're just gonna chuck them in. And then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of almond butter. We're gonna add the dates, which have been soaked in some water. And then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon or agave, or you can also use maple syrup. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. And 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Once all the ingredients are in, we're all gonna blend it together until we have a creamy puree. So once your puree is ready, we're just gonna transfer it into a mixing bowl, and then we're gonna add all the dry ingredients. So all we need to do now is to add the oats, the sunflower seeds, cashew nuts, pumpkin seeds, coconut chips, and the buckwheat groats. Okay, and now we're gonna all mix it together. So everything is well mixed together, as you can see, and now all we need to do is just spread it onto a baking tray lined with some parchment paper. So all you need to do now is just try to spread it as evenly as you can onto the baking paper. So all we need to do now is just to bake it in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about an hour, and we're done. So the granola has been baking for about an hour. It's nice and golden and crunchy. So yeah, it's perfect, ready to eat. Once the granola is cooled down, you can store it into a jar. I personally want to eat it right now because it smells absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna have a nice big bowl with some cold almond milk.